floating, arms open. My bitch left me broken. I open, my heart to you.
Hey, soon as she thought she had me, did a trick like magic. Niggas live like backwards, stiff like cactus. Like one song, more hits, it's like Cassius. World's famous bragging rights. You know I'm seeing through you fakers and you acts right. Ask me how shy, rack 'em out, they call it Pakistan. Riding with the ones packing ice. Put your hands to the sky if you live alive. You just going for the ride, you just go.
Time to motherfuck out. Explosion, we floating, arms open. My bitch left me broken. I know when I open my heart to you. Let me fix this camera real quick. What up, what up, what up? Shout out to the spiritual neighborhood in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Explosion, we floating, arms open. My bitch left me broken. I know when I open my heart to you. That's a self-love song, baby. You know what I'm saying? When you open your heart to yourself, some amazing things happen. When you open your arms to yourself, some amazing things happen. Okay? And yourself is vast. You know, you can't be defined for real, you know what I'm saying? Because you're a spirit and a body. So when you open your arms to yourself, sheesh, it's limitless possibilities. Let me get my mic so y'all can hear me, you know what I'm saying? Because we about to go in, you know what I'm saying? We got Mercury and Gemini. And so, you know, it's about to be the business, you know what I'm saying? Mercury done been around town, you know what I'm saying? But you know, his little ass back at the crib, he back home, okay? You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what the fuck our thoughts was a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? We thought our thoughts was other thoughts and shit, you know what I'm saying? We thought our thoughts was other thoughts and whatnot. But we back in thought. We back in shape and form. No spirit, no shape, no form. Shout out to Baja Black 19, and that's absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, no shape, no form. But we about to get it cracking, okay? Gonna get really quick, okay? I'm about to plug this mic up. And yes, you know, it's Kelcito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the new age yet again, all right? Thank you for joining the Esoteric Huddle. Man, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I can actually do this video. I love doing these videos and I love bringing this energy to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, just keep me in good energy and shit like that, because it'd be a little challenge doing these videos and shit like that because, you know, other responsibilities. But nonetheless, we gonna get this shit on the road. We gonna make this shit secure and stable. You know what I'm saying? So we can do this shit all the time. She said she like this shot. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jack. You know what I'm saying? Energy in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dolo too. You know what I'm saying? And Michael Jackson energy in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, this is sponsored by Cito World. And, you know, you can leave donations in the motherfucking, at Cito LLC Cash App. You know what I'm saying? You can also book me, you know, for a reading right now at clearsightconsulting.net. You know what I'm saying? And actually, my reading is just not a reading. You know what I'm saying? It's some whole other shit. It's some whole other experience type shit. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you bring a friend. You know what I'm saying? $60 to get in. But you better, you gonna have a good experience though. I bet you believe it. I bet you believe it. Toast to the most. We always got to do the most and shit like that. We can't do less. We always got to do the most. But Mercury and Gemini, you know what I'm saying? So Mercury then slid up into Gemini, so it's home, you know what I'm saying? Like our thoughts was on the wall and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was like stuck in a hard place and shit. So we didn't really know what our thoughts was for that last transit, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, since it's been around this cycle, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be collecting our thoughts and communicating that, okay? So when you got Mercury and Gemini, what is Mercury? Thoughts, communication, ideas, rationalizing, logic, you know, that's what
that energy brings, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you got Mercury, it's going to bring communication, thinking, analyzing to wherever area is at. So it's in the third house. You know what I'm saying? We call it Gemini, but this is communicating. This is collecting our thoughts and communicating them. Okay? All right. So what I intend to do on this, you know what I'm saying, is break down the houses and whatnot, you know, but for the most part, you know, where we at right now, we got to talk about that. And, you know, where we at right now is in the field, you know what I'm saying? So we got to jump in the field a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to kind of see what's going on with right now and the energies we're experiencing, because we got the fucking moon in Aries, okay? And we got the sun in Taurus, so we're reacting and responding to passions and shit like, God damn, this shit feels amazing. Like, I love this. Like, I love this. Like, I love this. I'm sorry. I'm just having a moment. I'm just appreciating the moment and being able to speak to you guys fluently and come through so fluently, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, chill and relax, you know, kick it with the spiritual neighborhood, drop some shit so we can really do some shit in the world though. You know what I'm saying? Because we really want to do some shit in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? We tired of doing anything less of not actually manifesting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're here for, you know. But getting back on subject, you know what I'm saying? So we got the fucking moon in Aries and the sun in Taurus. So this is stabilizing passion and emotions, okay? So we're going to be trying to stabilize our passion and emotions, okay? When you got the fucking moon, you know what I'm saying? That is the emotions and feelings and shit like that. And so when you get your emotions and feelings, you'd be highly reactive. And how we reactive right now is to motherfucking Aries, and that's Aries, that's fucking cardinal fire, creating and initiating new ways to see and feel, okay? So, you know, we want to go for it right now. We feel that passion. We feel the need to react and respond to motherfucking passions and motherfucking, you know, saying what's personal and motherfucking motivations and anger and aggressions and hatred and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But how that's going to look is Taurus. So we are reacting and responding to passions, but trying to keep it steady and not let motherfuckers step on our toes. AKA, we trying to make it look stable. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make it look calm, cool, and collected and shit like that. For the most part, when you got the sun in Taurus, that's what we paying attention to. So that's how it's going to look. Okay? So what we paying attention to is Taurus energy, fixed earth, being fixated on our own way of thinking and being practical. Okay? So stabilizing that, you know what I'm saying? Making sure it don't go overboard, you know what I'm saying? Making it stable, making it come across, making it, you know what I'm saying? You know, get it in form and shit, holding steady and shit like that. Stable. So right now we're stabilizing passion and emotions. Okay? Or stabilizing passions in general, some way, shape, or form. And so we got moon sextile Mercury. So this is opportunity to communicate our emotions right now. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully your emotional state is in a motherfucking good state of being, because that's what you're going to be communicating. And then, because we don't have a motherfucking problem right now giving a motherfucker a piece of our mind right now. We don't. We over it. We over it. All right. And we got moon square Mars. So this is learning how to feel about passions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We learning how to feel about passions. And then we got moon. So you're gonna learn how to feel about your passions and what your desires is and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking. Then when you got a square, that's a learning process. So you might want to well, you might want to hop into your fucking passions right now, but for the most part, that might not be. Once you hop into your passions and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna realize that motherfucking you might go too far, or you know what I'm saying, you might not be able to take that opportunity the right way, because the square is going on between the moon and Mars. Okay, moon is in Aries and Mars is in Gemini. No, wait, Mars is in Cancer. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? So Mars is in Cancer, so Mars also falls in Cancer. All right? So, you know, all your passions gonna look like kind of falling a little bit and shit like that, falling short of its glory. Okay? So that's what we have. That's what happened when we got motherfucking moon square Mars. We got moon sextile Saturn, and so this is opportunity to feel responsible. So we got the opportunity to feel responsible right now. So make sure whatever you make sure you feeling responsible for your own emotions and shit. Don't be responsible for others' emotions and shit like that. That is not the state of being to be in, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers will throw your emotions off on you, on them, and you know what I'm saying? You might develop all types of thoughts and feelings on why that you should cater to that emotion and shit, but learn some boundaries and restrictions. So when you got Moon sextile Saturn, this is an opportunity to create boundaries and restrictions, you know what I'm saying, based on, you know, the fucking mood you in or what you feeling and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to hop into those feelings blindly and just off the course. Moon square Pluto. This is learning how to put depth to an emotion. So we all learning how to put depth to emotion. We don't know necessarily how to do it yet. You know what I'm saying? We're learning that. We're learning that how to put depth to emotion. Maybe a certain influence that might be on you. You know what I'm saying? That might be drowning you or not necessarily drowning you, but you know, you don't know how to get this emotion off. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, why I keep feeling this and shit like that? I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're going through that learning process of learning how to put depth to that. So make sure you're paying extra attention so that you can, when, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking moon going to the next sign, you'll be ready. You know, you didn't prove yourself. You know, you can put depth to, you can learn how to put depth to a certain emotion or feeling that someone else is giving you. All right? And that's it for the motherfucking field, you know what I'm saying? All right? And so, rockstar me! Hey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the motherfucking spiritual neighborhood right now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. All right? Let's get back to Mercury and Gemini. All right? Mercury and Gemini, okay? So, you know, we're in a space where we're collecting thoughts and communicating. So, goddamn, like I said, you know, our thoughts were in a hard place. We didn't know what the fuck to think when Mercury was in Taurus. We didn't know what the fuck to think for real. Like, we were trying to, you know what I'm saying, relate too heavy, and it was based on earthly shit. But right now, you know what I'm saying, Mercury is back home. Okay, so we're collecting thoughts and communicating. Okay, so I already did the motherfucking breakdown of what these two energies hold, but for the most part, so when you got, I don't know if I read this, but I'll read this again. So our thoughts have been all over the place, and now it's finally back in the place it likes to be. Okay, whatever house you have Gemini in is the house where Mercury will bring communication by yourself or another, making you collect your thoughts to the point you might feel the need to feel lighter about your mentality or need to communicate what's on your mind, aka express, communicate, let it out, you know what I'm saying, on what's on your mind, based on adding more to your mental spaceship so that you can feel comfortable with traveling, okay, aka now you have the right mentality to get through this circumstance and situation. So, you know, we all collecting information and more so data, you know what I'm saying, from the, you know, from the realm that, you know, we call whatever, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking realm. You know what I'm saying, we create the external realm. You know, we're all receiving information. And so we all trying to create an actual mental spaceship, you know, to get us set to travel. What have we gained? You know what I'm saying? It's time to actually communicate that, you know, in your surroundings. And make sure you communicating it, and you'll get across. You'll come across very well right now. All right. So we're gonna jump into the houses and shit like that. Archangel Raphael 7/7 said he got it in the 12th house. Oh, you already know it's about to go down, baby. You know it's about to go down, baby. So before I want to get in this, I want to say, man, make sure y'all go into Mystical Illuminations and booking this motherfucking five star element to experience. Like, it's gonna be hard, I'm telling you. Like, just give it a little time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't thirsty now and shit like that, but for the most part, make sure y'all on that ball, getting it in. We about to create the hardest frequency vibration ever, and it's gonna spill off into motherfucking reality. Cito in this bitch. All right, you better know. All right, first, so if you got motherfucking Mercury transiting your first house, aka you got Gemini ascendant, this is mentally collecting personal direction. So you're gathering your thoughts on your personal life and passions to give it logic, you know what I'm saying, so you can have more direction, you know, and you're going to communicate that so you can come across, you know, your passion is going to be a little bit more lit, you know what I'm saying, and the personal people in your life and the places and the things, you know what I'm saying, you know, you're trying to create a way to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, come across a little bit better in that area of life. You know, so whatever you personally into, for the most part, whatever you personally into, you know, you're going to start communicating that. And it's going to come across a little bit more harmonious. All right. Second house, this is collecting values and self-esteem. So you might start to communicate your your values for the most part. If you got in the second house. Third house, this is collecting thoughts and surroundings. So for the most part, if you got this, you know, you're collecting your thoughts and surroundings and trying to create your goddamn spaceship as well, you know what I'm saying, in your surroundings. You know, and show your intelligence, show your logic and what you learn and shit like that, you know. Or somebody gonna come and make you collect your damn thoughts and your surroundings. What the fuck is you doing? What is you doing? Fourth house, this is collecting thoughts about family or from family, or communicating your emotions. If you got it in the fifth house, if you got Mercury transit in the fifth house, this is collecting thoughts on what you entertain or analyzing entertainment. So you might start collecting info on why you entertaining some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Why am I even doing this shit like that? You know, so you can come across a little bit of that. Sixth house, this is collecting thoughts on work. So, you know, you be working in sixth house. If you got this in the sixth house, you know, you be working, you know, but right now you might find a relief in communicating your work, or you might feel like not even fucking going. But for the most part, you know, saying you want to feel lighter about work. Seventh house, this is collecting thoughts on relating. So you want to collect thoughts on your how you relate and how you come across. Eighth house, this is collecting thoughts on what's hidden or desires or communicating your deep feelings. If you got this in your house, you'll be communicating your deep feeling, or you'll be collecting thoughts on desires. Just make sure you don't go too far in that and shit like that, because, you know what I'm saying, it'll drag you down and shit to the point where you need to communicate this shit and get it off your chest, because, you know, so you can feel light. Ninth house, this is collecting thoughts on education or experiences. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is kind of good. So this is the opposition, aka the ninth house opposes the third house. But, you know what I'm saying, this is good, especially if you got a testimony. You know what I'm saying? If you got to communicate a testimony, your experience, you know what I'm saying, what you learned and shit like that. You know, you might, you know, if you got this in the ninth house, you know what I'm saying, you might got to testify. All right. 10th house, this is collecting thoughts on status. You know what I'm saying? So your song of this, you know what I'm saying, is status symbol Nipsey, because you're going to be status symbol by Nipsey Hussle, because you're going to be collecting thoughts on your status. Like, you almost forgot what you're doing and shit like that. But for the most part, you know, you're collecting thoughts on how you status and on your status and how you coming across. 11th house is collecting thoughts on how you associate yourself or come across in the public arena. Okay. Yeah, so if you got this in the 11th house, you're collecting thoughts on how you associate yourself and how you come across in the public arena, you know what I'm saying, to make that a little bit more mutable for the most part. Then 12th house, this is collecting your dreams and communicating them. So, you know what I'm saying, so you'll be trying to rationalize your dreams in some way, shape, or form and shit like that, so you can make a logic, so you can experience so you can make logic out of it, so you can actually experience some of your dreams and shit like that. So, you know, everybody use this Mercury, you know what I'm saying, everybody that's collecting your thoughts in your certain area of life, use this shit, you know what I'm saying, to communicate to the point where motherfuckers won't count you out, you know what I'm saying, but they'll count you in, aka, you know what I'm saying, now you got a place in your surroundings. Now you ain't an outfit. I mean, you ain't you're not a super outcast, you know what I'm saying? You could be outcast, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 3 Racks, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. And yeah, that is the motherfucking houses. That's the motherfucking esoteric huddle. I'm Kelsito, the spirit coach. And I want to thank you all for tuning in to the esoteric huddle and bringing your best self, your best spirit, all right, getting in shape and form, okay? You know what I'm saying? You want to be yourself, okay? You want to be yourself, okay? So what do you got to sell? self-sell. You know what I'm saying? You never gonna be your spirit in a body. Your spirit is in a body. But what are you selling? Be yourself, okay? And so, I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all jump into motherfucking clearsightconsulting.net. Go to them consultations. Hit Cito the Spirit Coach. And motherfucking help me do this shit full time. Motherfucker, I ain't got time for y'all motherfuckers to be not helping me. No, I'm just playing. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, whether y'all do that shit or not, because I be doing this shit for free anyway. So love up to everyone, bless up, and yeah. Wait, get me.